you?
I was supposed to be executed 2 days ago.
And I was in combat. So was I.
Black Ops.
Yakuza.
We need to work as a team.
Does this look like a team-orientated group of individuals to you?
I'm a very big fan of the original 1987 action film with Arnold Schwarzenegger and was very excited for the release of the reboot to the Predator film. Could this be the Predator film we were all waiting for? The film stars Adrien Brody as Royce, a mercenary abducted by the Predator aliens and dropped in on one of their planets along with other famous faces including Topher, Alice Braga and Danny Trejo, each with their own backstories. The group must then stick together in an unfamiliar world as they realise that they are being preyed upon by some unknown force watching their every move. And it's here when they meet Laurence Fishburne's character Nolan, a survivor who seems to have been on the planet a while. The filmmakers do a good job at keeping the suspense throughout the early parts of the film as we eagerly wait to see the Predator for the first time. There are some cliche moments, especially towards the end, but still manages to entertain you throughout. The visuals, special effects and soundtrack are all remarkable, and I found myself just listening to the score played in the background, and yes, the original Predator theme does play at the end credits. Although the CGI at times looks a little too CG, it's still pretty good to look at. The only thing I would change would be the ending with Topher Grace's character, which I thought was a little out of place with the rest of the film and thought that it could have gone without, but overall Predators is a very entertaining addition to the franchise and certainly a breath of fresh air after the two AVP films. In my opinion, Predators is a must-see. I give it 7.5 stars.
We create the world of the dream. We bring the subject into that dream, and they fill it with their secrets.
Then you break in and steal it.
Well, it's not strictly speaking legal. It's called Inception. Already.
The next film is one everyone was looking forward to, and I was thinking, could it live up to the hype? And then I remembered, it's directed by Christopher Nolan. Of course it's going to live up to the hype. I'd heard that the film is very complicated, and you basically need to shut off your brain and not think logically about what's happening, and it's honestly not that complicated. The story, I'll try to put it as simple as possible. Leonardo DiCaprio plays an extractor who enters people's subconscious while they are asleep and basically steals ideas, but instead of extracting an idea, they get offered a job in which they must plant an idea. So Leo sets up a team of specially trained individuals to help him. That's the main storyline, but there's so much more to the film than that. The film has some interesting characters. Ken Watanabe is brilliant, who you may recognise from Letters from Iwo Jima or The Last Samurai, and of course Batman Begins, another Christopher Nolan film. But my personal favourites are Tom Hardy and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. The action is incredible, the special effects, it's shot brilliantly, and the scene when Joseph Gordon-Levitt has a zero-gravity fist fight with the guard in the building is breathtaking. The ending, I'll be honest with you, it took a while for it to sink in. I had to think about it, but now I understand. What I'm about to say has been said countless times before in other reviews, but in the time of remakes, reboots and sequels, it's not very often a film like this comes around. So this is a must-see, and I'd say this is the best sci-fi action film since The Matrix. Nah, fuck it. This is better than The Matrix, yeah. How about them apples?
With it all.
Andy's going to college. Can you believe it?
Mom, I'm not leaving till Friday.
What are you going to do with these old toys?
Don't you get it? We're finished. Obsolete. Over the hill.
Now, come on, guys. We all knew this day was coming.
We're getting thrown away.
No, no one's getting thrown away.
We ain't ever getting played with.
Hold on. This is no time to be hysterical.
It's the perfect time to be hysterical.
Should we be hysterical?
Now, yes. Maybe, but not right now.
Come on. Let's see how much we're going for on eBay.
This was another film I was looking forward to just for the nostalgia, because I remember going to see Toy Story 1 and 2 in theatres with my mum and dad, and just to carry on the tradition, I went to see the third Toy Story with my mum and dad. But you probably don't care about that. Basically, Andy has outgrown his toys and is leaving home and going to college, and the toys accidentally end up being thrown away apart from Woody. But instead of being thrown in the dumpster, they donate themselves to a daycare centre, and it's up to Woody to try and get them to come back home with him. And that's all you need to know without me giving too much away. Most of the characters return for the sequel, and I read somewhere that Pixar created a further 150 new toys for this film, and you can really tell. We have Ned Beatty doing the voice for Lotso, the strawberry-scented bear, Jodie Benson as Barbie, and my personal favourite Ken, voiced by Michael Keaton, who was hilarious. There are some very funny scenes. My personal favourite was when Mr. Potato Head turns into a walking piece of bread. I can't really remember the correct name. And when Buzz is reset to his Spanish mode, which was also hilarious. A lot of thought must have gone into this, because the way the toys try to escape the daycare centre is really creative. Pixar does a great job at making movies both for adults and children, and this is one of their best. Obviously, like most Pixar movies, it has its emotional scenes, and this is probably the most depressing of the three Toy Story films, not as a whole, just in the emotional scenes. Here, there were 3 instances when I cried like a fiend. The first was when the clown talks about when Lotso was abandoned by his owner. Also when, I don't want to ruin it, but a scene towards the end when all the toys just face each other and hold hands in a big circle thinking, this is the end. I was thinking, no, Woody, don't give up. And the very end as well, which was also very sad. But watch throughout the credits because it'll cheer you up. Overall, this is a film you should go see because it doesn't disappoint and is a brilliant end to the franchise, and in 3D as well, if you can fork out the extra couple of quid. But it doesn't really need to be seen in 3D. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll hopefully get to review Splice, the Karate Kid, and the A-Team. I don't know why I said it like that. It has no significance to the A-Team. That was stupid. Catch you then.
Busting out of here.
On 3. 1. Whoa! To infinity and beyond!
To reset your Buzz Lightyear, insert paperclip.
Rex, use your finger.
Did you fix the buzz?
Bitácora espacial.
Sort of.